And his opponent comes to us in the blue corner representing Moldova, Andrei CHIRIACOV.
So Chrispine Hongo of Kenya taking his place in that red corner.
Your judges for this contest come from Morocco, Armenia, Turkmenistan, Serbia and Tunisia.
CHIRIACOV of Moldova, I remember seeing him at the European Under-22s 4 years ago. He got a bronze medal. That was in Roseto degli Abruzzi in Italy. He's been at the World Championships in 2023, the Europeans in 2024. National champion this year, 2-0 as a pro, so progressing, building nicely. 25 years old.
Round one.
Hongo of Kenya in the red, CHIRIACOV of Moldova in the blue. 86 kilos, the cruiserweight division. Both of these two just trying to establish the jab early on if they can. Slightly physically bigger of the two is Hongo. That's a neat looking jab from him. Jab to the chest there from CHIRIACOV. It's always a good punch because you can see how it offset his opponent there. Just knocked him off balance, makes him have to start everything all over again. Much underrated punch, lead left hook there from CHIRIACOV. Left to the body, but I think he just managed to drop the elbow on it there, Hongo. They seem pretty well matched, these two. No one's really seized control of this just yet. Again, he likes that hook, CHIRIACOV, but Hongo could see it coming, had that right glove where it needed to be. That was a good left to the body from CHIRIACOV. Good strong right hand there from CHIRIACOV. And as the round has progressed, he's just not necessarily starting to take control, but he's landing some good solid shots. Left hand into the body again there as well. And there's that hook. And that was a little bit tighter that time. Didn't travel quite as far, wasn't as easy to pick up. Towards the end of the round there, CHIRIACOV landed some pretty decent stuff. There was a strong right hand in particular that caught the eye. And 10-9s across the board in favour of the Moldovan.
Seconds out. Round 2.
Hongo just short with the jab. CHIRIACOV, same story with his right hand. Not too much has happened in this second round so far. They've just been on the borderline of range. They haven't really committed in quite the same way as they did in the first round. Not yet anyway. There's plenty of time for that. CHIRIACOV, just as I say that, just steps a little bit closer in. Left hand to the body off the back of a right hand. A little bit risky to lead off with the uppercut like that for Hongo, and a right hand came sailing in from CHIRIACOV. Right hand to the body there, and he's starting to pick some good shots again here in the second round, CHIRIACOV. And he needs to up it here, Hongo, because he's going to lose his second round as well, and he's just second best here to CHIRIACOV. Needs to try something. Good left hand into the body. He's taken those well, Hongo. There have been a few, and the last couple of times one has landed, I've half expected to see a reaction because they've been solid and right on the spot. There's a little bit of blood on the left-hand side of the face there of CHIRIACOV. I don't know if that's transfer or if it's come from somewhere else. And there's blood on the top right-hand side of the forehead. Maybe a slight cut up in that hairline somewhere. I think that's what it is. There, you can see it there. And you would imagine that's from some kind of a head clash. It's not really bleeding all that much. And I'm pretty confident that he'll have taken that second round, CHIRIACOV, as well. So in the third round, he may just want to concentrate more on not getting too involved up close. He doesn't want to make that any worse.
Seconds out. Third and final round.
So there are the scores, and it's 10-9 again in favour of CHIRIACOV. So he's got a 2-point lead with all 5 judges. So it's going to be difficult for Hongo to turn this around based on what we've seen so far. And as I say, for CHIRIACOV, with that little bit of damage high on the head. You don't want to be too mindful of it, but at the same time, I think the preferred result here in this third round would just be to get to the end of it without that having got any worse. He doesn't need to go crazy. Looking to finish with a big flourish here. It's just not really necessary. Good strong left hand, and he just backs off there, Hongo. He felt that, and you can see the legs aren't completely solid there. He immediately gave ground, and he can sniff it there, Chiriacov, he knows. When he was throwing that left earlier in the fight, he was, I think, throwing it from a bit too far out, and Hongo could see it quite comfortably, but as he's got his feet a little bit closer, got more of a bend in the elbow, it's been a lot more difficult for Hongo to avoid it, and when it's landed, it's been stronger. He's just got that better biting point on it. Left hand coming back there from Hongo. Just creeping in with that front foot, isn't he, Chiriacov? He's an effective pressure fighter, not because he's all over you like a rash throwing bundles of punches, but he's just on you. And again there, just shortening up that right hand, and it's a standing count from the referee. He has a good look there, the referee. 44 seconds remaining in round number 3. There's that hook again. That one didn't get through clean, I don't think.